Today we're going to learn a really easy trick to make a 3D image in Adobe Photoshop. So to do that, we're going to be messing around with the red and the cyan layers as well. We're going to be splitting them up and moving them apart, and also we're going to be increasing the quality of the image a little bit and just adding a bit more depth to the lines so it really stands out when we finish our image. So to get us started, just drag and drop the image that you want to use into Adobe Photoshop. I'm using this image of a sniper from Wikipedia Creative Commons, which is a free file source online. And if you want to use an image like that, then just head over to Wiki Creative Commons, and I would recommend having an image with a sort of, something that's facing the camera directly so you can see the 3D effect a little bit better. So to get started, just drag and I've already done that part. Duplicate the background image by pressing Ctrl and J on the keyboard. So now you've got layer 1. Now with this layer, we're just going to increase the quality of the image just a little bit. So just go to Filter, Other, and then select High Pass. And you want a pretty large radius. Obviously you don't want to show the white parts too much because they will show through quite strong. So just having a look at this, I think 8 pixels is pretty good for my radius. Obviously it will vary. I would say that the ratio usually is between 5 and 10, so stick between that. Obviously depends on the size of the image and everything, but you want it to look something similar to this anyway. So just hit OK. And then change the blend mode to overlay. So if we have a look at this now and then look at the original, you can see there's the original and the one with the high pass, or the layer with the overlay high pass layer added on top, which I think it just adds a little bit more clarity to the image. Obviously if it's a little bit too much, you can turn down the opacity if you want, but it's entirely up to you, but that looks pretty good to me. So take the background layer again and press Ctrl and J to make a duplicate, so you've got background copy, and then just to the right of the text, double click to open the layer style options, and on this layer you want to uncheck green and uncheck blue. Click it again and then just hit OK. So now we've got a red layer, so rename it to red and then just hit enter. So if I turn off the background layer, you can see that we've just got the reds, or the red of the image. Then on the red layer, press Ctrl and J to make another duplicate. Turn off the red, turn off the background, the background, and then double click on the red copy to open the layer style window again. This time uncheck red, check green, and check blue, and this is the cyan layer. So rename this to cyan, C-Y-A-N, and then just hit enter. Turn the red back on and it'll go back to a normal image because that's all 3 colors, or RGB, red, green and blue, and then turn the background back on to go back to how we started. So on the cyan layer, press Ctrl and T for transform, and then using the up, down, left and right arrows under shift if you're on a laptop, just move them to the left. I'd say between 5 and 7 pixels. Obviously the more you move it across, the more of a 3D effect it's going to get. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks pretty good to me. And then just hit enter to place it. Then go onto the red layer, so select it, and then Control and T again and move it to the right this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's now moved to the right hand side. Now you can mess around with this. You can reduce the opacity a little bit if you want to. I think I'll reduce it down a little bit. I think I'll just take it down to 90, and the same again on the cyan layer. Once I've placed it, go to 90 and then hit enter, and if you have a look at it with some 3D glasses, you will see that the image has now become 3D. So if I take this off, you can see that's the original 3D image. This is the image with a little bit of, added texture on the top. There's the cyan, there's the red, and this is the whole image. So I hope you like this tutorial, guys. It's been really quick and really easy, and it's a really good effect to use as well. So if you want to see more videos like this, please like, share, don't be a pen tool, and subscribe to my channel.